Today we're going to talk about Literary Reference Center Plus. Literary Reference Center Plus is a comprehensive full-text database that provides the most relevant information on thousands of authors and their works across literary disciplines and time frames. Literary Reference Center Plus includes full-text resources that focus on plays, drama, poetry, religious literature, children's literature. This database also includes volumes of fantasy and science fiction, contemporary literature, world philosophy and religious literature, and literary study guides covering American literature, English literature, and other literary genres. Literary Reference Center Plus combines information from major respected reference works, books, literary journals, and original content from Abesco. Literary Reference Center Plus features an expansive collection of author biographies, plot summaries, and work overviews. Full-text essays from leading publishers, literary reference books, and monographs, cover-to-cover full text for literary magazines and journals, book reviews from the most prestigious publications, poems from hundreds of sources, short stories, classic texts, author interviews, and much more. This is the homepage for Literary Reference Center Plus. In the upper left-hand corner, we have a search bar. If we scroll further down the page, we'll note that there are selected book highlights. These books exemplify some of the resources that are available in Literary Reference Center Plus. We can use the arrows on the left and right of this box to scroll through the various works that are highlighted. Moving further down the page, there are two boxes that highlight a featured work and a featured author. These change on a daily or weekly basis. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll notice we have two boxes, Browse and Reference Shelf. The Browse box contains links to some of the most studied authors, some of the most studied works, all authors, all works, full-text classics, and a variety of multimedia resources. The Reference Shelf contains encyclopedia of literature, dictionary, citation help, research guides, literary glossaries, and curriculum standards. Now let's perform a basic search of Literary Reference Center Plus. Let's say that I'm interested in learning more about the author Ernest Hemingway. As you can see, I've already entered Ernest Hemingway in the search bar. Let's go ahead and click search. Okay, roughly 1,600 search results were returned. I can browse these results, like most databases, by simply scrolling through the results and seeing if any of the resources that are returned catch my eye. However, if I look to the left of my screen, I can also refine my results. For example, I could limit my search to full text, cover stories, or images. I could also adjust the publication year. I can further refine my search by source type. For example, if I was looking for magazines that mentioned Ernest Hemingway, or perhaps I'm looking for literary criticism on his works. I could also be looking for reference books, reviews, or plot summaries. Clicking Show More will show more source types that I could browse. You can see some of these include biographies, interviews, poems, and short stories. Now I'm back at the home page for Literary Reference Center Plus. Let's say that I'm still interested in learning more about Ernest Hemingway, except this time I know a specific work that I'd like to know more about. It might be easier for me to click Advanced Search to start my search. Now I'm on the Advanced Search page. As you can see, I've already entered the author, Ernest Hemingway. However, if I go over here to this drop-down menu, I can select Ernest Hemingway as the author I'm interested in searching. You can see I've also filled out this second field, For Whom the Bell Tolls, a work by Ernest Hemingway. I can also select this as the title of the work that I'm interested in learning more about. If we move further down the page, you can see that I can search by a variety of modes. For example, I could search via Boolean or phrasing. I could also click to search for all my search terms. I could also search for any of my search terms, or I could also use smart text searching. When using Literary Reference Center Plus, I would recommend using smart text searching, as this will look at the terms that you've entered and return the most relevant works. I'm going to go ahead and select smart text searching. And I'm going to go ahead and click search up at the top. Okay, my search for Ernest Hemingway for his work For Whom the Bell Tolls returned about 43 results. And as we looked at earlier through general search, I can simply browse these results to see if there's any relevant information that I might like, or I can go over to the left over by Refine My Results. Here I'll be able to further refine my results, for example, if I'm searching for scholarly journals, or if I would like to change the publication date year, or if I would like to refine my search by source type. For example, magazines, literary criticisms, reference books, plot summaries, and reviews. This concludes our look at Literary Reference Center Plus. Remember, you can visit rccc.edu/LRC to view our other resources or to get help from a librarian.